Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies is true first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies is true first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the podcast where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the number one pod in the top 50. No need to look that up. Google is stealing your data right now. I'm telling y'all, stop trusting them. I am your host, Uncle Trav, the hardest working in the world. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon vibes. And I bring you nothing but immaculate vibes. Today's a great day, you know? I'm enjoying my day. I can't speak for you guys. I truly hope that eventually you enjoy yours. It's been a great week, actually. Not even just a day. It's been a great week. Back to doing, what the fuck are they called? Interviews. Back to doing interviews. I sat down with one person. I had to figure out when I want to put that out. And then I got another one coming up Saturday that I'm doing. That's next week. You know, we're sitting back down. We're meeting these local artists again. Giving them another shot, another chance in the limelight. You know, there's plenty of people in this town that do great things, and it's time to put them out there. I'm not just sitting down with artists. I'm also sitting down with business owners. Farmers. Yeah, got a fucking farmer coming on, man. Like, yo. Doing big things out here. And it's great to finally be back doing this in a bigger, broad sense, you know, because there's goals we got to reach before the end of the year. And I got to hit every option I can at trying to attain those goals. So we'll do whatever it takes. I honestly was thinking about when it gets warm enough going to the local skate park and talking to some of those guys. Maybe doing like an outside podcast at the skate park or some shit. It kind of will be all over the place. So these are ideas. Don't hope on that one. But it was something I was thinking about. Try to at least put out some of the local people that you didn't truly know exist. I've been trying to break out into different spaces when sitting down and talking to people. So it's not just, you know, rappers. It's K-pop artists, the goth, the heavy metal, the non-metal, country, gospel. Just different people that do different shit, you know? And we really want them to break it down and tell us how they got here. So that's what we're doing. This weekend, my cousin, he invited me to his events that he throws. And, you know, shout out to Sync. Shout out to, I think it's Rab Entertainment. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fucking know. And, you know, all those people over there, they did a great job. And, you know, it was my first time hanging out with him. That's my other side of the family's family. So it's like I have never hung out with them ever, so this is my first time, and I enjoyed it. It was great vibes, you know. They did it right. There was security, there was checkpoints, there was like you couldn't just show up doing whatever the fuck you wanted. Like, I respected it. I liked it. I would definitely go to the next show. When I came to this one, it was leery because I'm like, I don't know what I'm walking into. I don't want to bring all my equipment, you know what I mean? I don't know if this is what the capacity of this is. Do we got to throw hands? Is it going to be gangsters? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I never hung out with motherfuckers before. So truly never knew what I was walking into, so I was just ready for all scenarios. You know, everything that could possibly happen, I had an option for, but none of the shit that I had prepared for happened. So I was kind of thrown back because now I'm underprepared because I wasn't actually prepared to do the thing I came to do, and that's my fault. But you know, it's always next time. I am making a trailer. I moved all my files around, started getting them in order, labeling them. I'm becoming a lot more organized than before. Because before it was kind of just chaotic. It's just like, whatever. And then I realized that system doesn't work in the editing space because I've been doing a lot more editing now. I edit for people. I edit for, other organizations and shit like that. Just small companies, shit we can't talk about. And when you just have files all over fucking place, it just don't work. So I got shit ordered, labeled, and ready to be put into the computer, knocked down. So this will drop before that, but I'll drop the little mini trailer, and I'm going to try something new with that. Hopefully it flows and makes sense. I have envisioned it. It's always one, like when you think of something and in your mind, it's boom, amazing, fantastic. It works. And then when you put it out or you actually execute it, and then you're like, damn. Like in my mind, I have a whole Mr. Beast thing going on, but in reality, it's like floss flat. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I enjoy what's currently going on and what I'm working on. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy it when it does eventually become available. It's a matter of when, not if. It's always a matter of when, never if. But yeah, let's get into it. You know what's crazy is I had my glasses on and I recorded from my glasses. I usually have them on and forget or never bring them. Shit happens and I don't record. When I went out 2 weeks ago, I went to the bar. I had went out, that was 2 weeks ago. Was it? Probably was. I had went out with the intention to be on some calm shit. Like, I never went out with the intention to, like, actually party. So when, like, everywhere was actually lit because other people were partying, it was like, I don't really want to be around all these people, But we had went from one bar that was too much to another bar. And we walked up and, they arguing outside. They're kicking people out because apparently they just fought inside. So, you feel me? I know the owner. I know the security, whatever. I'm not tripping. I'm going to get inside. So, walk past the little gated area, and I'm just sitting there. I wasn't trying to, like, push inside because, they was just fighting, and they currently kicking people out. So, I'm going to let it die down, give it 10 minutes. So, we standing outside. Bunch of black girls, they arguing with some white lady. Apparently, from what I had just learned, the white lady was saying the N-word inside, but I guess she was singing a song. She was singing a song that was playing, and, whatever. In that context, whatever. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is, right? It's a song. It happens. Whatever. They got upset about it. They hopped her inside the club. It made it outside. And then some other people felt some type of way. They hopped her outside. I did actually have to, they let her record. But we don't promote violence around here. So I will not be putting that up or anything. But I was saying that to let you know that I have been recording shit. We live in there's times where moments happen and you wish you had a camera. I got one right there. Just hit the button, hit record. I got a bunch of cameras. I got a camera coming tomorrow I'm really excited for. I'm actually kind of pissed off, but not at the same time. Well, no, I am 100% pissed off. So I ordered the drone I wanted way back in December, right? It placed the order, got it coming through. I got the money ready I got all the money I needed. All right, I'm excited. All right, it's coming from China. Did not know that. Fuck it, we ball, right? It sits in customs. January, February, March. So now I'm starting to get impatient because, I've been calling, once every 2 days. I'm sending emails. I'm on their ass about my package. Where is it? How come I'm not getting a phone call? Why am I not getting emails? Why is no one calling me back? I didn't talk to brokers. I didn't talk to motherfuckers in India, America. I was calling and calling and calling. I'm not getting away with this shit. I called the facility where it was at in Tennessee. I called them repeatedly. And it's weird because they don't answer the phone ever. You gotta leave them a voicemail. I left them like a whole month's worth of voicemails. No call back. I spoke to the one lady who was actually super helpful. It was the broker. And she's like, oh, this is a process. It could take up to 6 months. But after 6 months, they got to make a decision. Yeah, I wasn't cool with that. So I just kept I'm going to keep being annoying until somebody gets my point. So I think I wrote a complaint. I filed a complaint, and that went on the account. It hit the UPS tracking thing. Like when you look, filed a complaint. Someone's looking into it. I think it took 3 days for that complaint to resolve. And they sent my shit back to China. They said, nah, you can't have this. Pissed me off. I said, okay, whatever. Can't force the U.S. to give me my shit. So I was like, obviously, I can't order this. So I was on eBay. I was looking for the one I wanted. They had a whole bunch in South Korea, but I was like, I'm gonna run into the same issue. I'm not going down that road again. I'm literally just gonna run into the same issue. So there's this one dealer. It's in New Jersey. So I said, cool. I'm gonna get the one from New Jersey. I contacted the guy. It's an authorized retailer. Like they have permission to sell these from the company. It was an upcharge because, you feel me, I guess they already paid the tariff or whatever. It was like $600 more to get it from the New Jersey company. So I said, cool. I'm gonna place the order this week. We gonna be valid. We ball. All right. Placed the order. Got the confirmation. It's coming. Cool. Couple hours later, I get an email saying your order has been declined. Your money has not been taken from your account. We cannot ship to this address. The fuck? So I'm like, I think it's the P.O. box. So I change it from the P.O. box, put it as my home address, full send. Couple hours later, same email saying they can't send to this address. So, all right, they never took the money, so it's not a loss on my end, but you feel me? I'm like, all right, well, what the hell? So I'm thinking maybe it's just this specific one that I want. So I start looking at all the other ones. When I look at them, it won't even let me buy them. It just says unavailable to ship to this address down the list. Just no, it can't ship to anything. So I'm putting in like my friend's address. I'm like, I just send it to them. I put in different addresses. None of them shit's hitting. Hell, I even put in my aunt's address. She don't even live in this goddamn state. No, it's not hitting. Alright, fuck it. I guess I can't do what I want. So I go on Walmart. I'm looking. They don't have the first one I want, but they had the second one that I want. The second best, the runner-up, whatever. It's more like, I don't know, like, the price from the website for the second model was like $1,100, but the price on Walmart was $1,700. Big upcharge, right? Fuck it. Put the purchase through. First, it wasn't taking my credit card. I'm like, all right, maybe it's just not meant to be. Then there was an option that said you can link your bank account. So I did that. That purchase went through. So in a perfect world, tomorrow it should be here. Because that's what it says. It says deliver tomorrow. If it does not come tomorrow, I'm going to be super upset. I'm just going to say, fuck this whole idea. I had a lot of shit planned. I had a lot of ideas written down. I have a bunch of videos centered around this camera and the angles and all the shots I've learned how to do and these courses that I've taken. I'm getting this fucking thing. Come hell or high water. It will happen. But the hoops I had to jump through to get this fucking far really started to piss me off. Really, really starting to piss me off. Like, fucking hell, yo. Like, why are we bothering the Chinese? 90% of our shit comes from them. God forbid we take any of their technology. You know, their clothes, their food, their everything else is fine. But their technology, we draw the line there. Fucking America, yo. A lot of people who know me know that, you know, I got some stuff coming up in the upcoming months and that I'm excited for. I don't want to, we're not going to put it out there just yet. You'll know when I do it. But I got some upcoming things coming up. I'm going new places and, you know, I'm going to be doing my thing. And a lot of people are like, hey, you know, times have changed. There's, you know, there's a segregation going on. You know, I didn't really believe them, but it's actually a thing. Like, they actually really, like, want to keep church separate from state. They kind of want to divide niggas up. And I heard this take, and I'm actually for it. I'm cool with the segregation. You know what's crazy is I said this years ago. So if you probably go back to like an old podcast or even people that know me, I was always saying I would never go south because they're gonna put you niggas back in shackles, and yeah, they gonna bring back slavery some way somehow, and it's gonna start down south, right? They basically pushing back with they putting shit back into segregation. They gonna fuck around and bring Jim Crow back. They gonna fuck around and tell you niggas is 1/3 or 3/5 or whatever the fuck it was. I tried to tell y'all, but I'm all for it. I'm with that shit. I want to know where I'm not invited. Like, I'm cool with this a whites only establishment. No sweat off my back. You know what I mean? Keep the money where the money needs to be. Force black people to put money back into their own people. Maybe that might encourage niggas to do more than just restaurants. You know what I mean? Maybe that might get niggas to open there might be black-owned banks now, or if there isn't no more, maybe some black museums. You know, maybe a black Walmart. Like, shit spaces that we could be getting into that we just don't, or, you know, probably won't take off because, you know, niggas own it. Force niggas to deal with they people and love them. I'm all for it. Like, yes, there is downsides. There is the, you know, we turning back, but history always repeats itself. So at this point, it don't matter. There are going to be, you know, there's going to be white people that genuinely be like, damn, I'm not for this. I don't think this is bad. And then there's a lot of white people that's like, I'm all with it. And I know a bunch of them that'll be 100%, you know, keep our white money in white land, keep white people in white land. I know a lot of people like that. But I'm also for this a white only establishment. I'm cool. That's whites only pie. I'm cool. You ever had white only pie? Like, you ever had white people pie? Shit is disgusting. Prime example of a white people pie would be like something you get at Wegmans or Walmart. Tops. Grab one of them pies just sitting there. Shit's disgusting. They not good. You ever had white people food? It's not good. How many white establishments have you gone to where the food was good? Denny's is fucking disgusting. Out here we got Mark Texas Hots, one of them knockoff halal places by white people. Disgusting. You ever been to a Chinese restaurant and there's white people behind the counter, white people cooking the food? It's disgusting. The shit is nasty. Prime example, go to like the mall and them little fake hibachi places and it's like white owned and got the white people back there. It's just nasty. Like, it's not good. Macarolin, disgusting. That shit is nasty. You ever had some of like those super bougie white people pizzas where like it's a artisan raisin spinach pizza? That shit is disgusting. Nastier than a bitch. I don't like Italian food. Chicken French is disgusting to me. The only thing that I can truly say that I like about Italian food is like their garlic sauce. So like shrimp scampi and their angel hair pasta and shit like that. But I can probably find someone that can make it that's not white. Not saying I have an issue with white people. I do not. But I'm all for it. If you don't fucking like me, cool. I ain't about to spend my money in your establishment. I'm going to get the fuck on. I'm not a fan of red sauce. I don't like pasta, spaghetti and meatballs, and I don't like the shit. So, not hurting me. Kosher? I don't eat kosher food now. And kosher and halal is the same fucking thing, just a different priest. Same fucking thing. No pork, blessed by a religious leader, clean, prepared, down to the fucking T. The only difference is Allah and Jesus, or whatever they believe in. Or not Jesus, it's something else. Different fucking pastor, same fucking idea. I still can get, my beef over rice, my chicken over rice. I don't gotta worry about, it wasn't cooked in a room with pork in it. When I go to the hood pizzeria spot, I can actually get the pepperoni because they use beef and turkey. Don't bother me. I don't give a fuck. I already go to black liquor stores. I already go to the gas stations with black people at Arabic. It won't inconvenience me. I already don't really shop at white people establishments. It's no shame to them. I just don't see them where I be at. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really be in. Is it rural? I don't know. I don't be in the countryside, so I don't really have any reason to spend money out there. So I'm more inner city. It's nothing but Orientals and not Arabic, Middle Eastern, black folks. It's cool with me. Shit. I'm all for it. I want to know where I am not invited. I want to know I can't catch this bus. I got to catch the next bus. That's fine with me. Make us put our money back into our community. Make us go back to our church. You ever been to a white people church? It's completely different. You're like, what the fuck is this? Trying to tell y'all, let's go back to how we were when we were united. We were a people. We wasn't trying to kill each other for no goddamn reason. I'm all for it. Force us to be friendly with one another. I see it as that. They force us to, stay in a community, live together, love one another. We gotta eventually learn to understand that we are one. That prison in El Salvador, where old boy just said, yeah, we done with this bullshit. Threw all them niggas in jail. He purposely put rival gangs in a cell and said, I dare y'all to touch one another. Fuck around and find out. And them niggas live in peace. They sit in that cell, they eat together, they shit together, they learn together, they talk to one another, they sharing experiences, laughs. Mind you, it might suck. You gonna have them feelings deep down inside, like, yo, I murdered this nigga, I robbed that nigga, I killed that nigga. Like, in your head, you like, damn, what they did to my boy, my daddy, my uncle. I feel you. I know them feelings, gang. But at the same time, when you forced to love each other, you realize, how different are we? You know what I mean? I'm all for it. Yeah. Make niggas be friendly and united. Stand up. Maybe niggas invent a car, you know? Elon Musk can build his own car and send dildo rockets in the sky. Why we can't fucking do it? It's easier said than done. I understand it's not going to work that way. It's not going to flow the way that this utopia that I just painted. But there's positives if you look for it. But yeah, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I walk past whites only. My kind of, I don't need to go in there. I already can tell. I ain't gonna like the food, the music, or the people in this motherfucker. It's all good. It is all good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get called hateful shit all the time at work. So I don't know. I don't know how I felt back in the day, because it don't bother me today. Like, maybe because it's at work, or maybe because I don't really let the words phase me, because I know ain't none of you niggas gonna touch me. But I don't know. It don't phase me like that. Like, I understand like the time period is different. And back then, probably one of them white people would be bold enough to hit your ass. But you can throw the ER, but is you gonna come do something about that though? No, you ain't. You just gonna stand there, throw some insults, maybe go get somebody else to try to come over here. Like I said, I understand. Greatly different time period. I'm talking about my experiences versus experience I've never fucking lived. But from my experience and my perspective only, I don't see it as a bad thing. Fuck it. I ain't want to be around the motherfuckers anyways. You know what's crazy is, I was out, I don't know where this girl had me. Holly, Hendel, I don't know, some of the age, she was far as a bitch. And we went to Wegmans. We went into Wegmans, and it is, the best way to describe these people is like Duck Dynasty mixed with The Hills Have Eyes. Like, that's where we walked into. Just straight country. You could tell, like, they didn't really want niggas in there. I didn't want to be there to begin with. She wanted to be in there. She loved that type of shit. That's her peoples. So, I'm walking around. I'm like, I don't think they want us in here. She was like, nah, you're rap. You ain't looking at the same people I'm looking at, but whatever. So we leave and we go next door. Like, it's basically the same fucking building. And we go into Walmart. And we walk into Walmart, and it's just nothing but the melting pot. That's got Asians and Indians. There's a lot of Indians. Like, a lot of Indians. Indians, some Middle Eastern people. There's some black people in there. And I was like, see, this is my stuff. You go back to Wegmans. You want to be over there. And that, what's crazy is, you ever met the people that hate niggas and they like white people, but then get upset when white people don't like them, and they like, well, why don't they like me? She one of them. And that, I never understood, like, why do you accept the abuse? Like, don't get me wrong. There's white people that I love and will vouch for all day. But there are also the people that they don't fucking want you here. And she gravitate towards them and be upset when they don't want her there. I never understood y'all. Like, why y'all so pressed to hang out with them? They don't even fucking want you there. Fuck it. Did you guys know that DoorDash is letting y'all finance food? I think that's insane. The idea of not having money, so leveraging it with debt, is insane. There's this show that I watch that every time I think about, making a crazy purchase or some shit like that, or just doing shit I don't need to do, I'll watch that show and I'll get grounded back to reality. Like, I'm tripping, chill the fuck out. Because there's people that legit throw their life away to go in debt to get things. And if it's done correctly, cool. I ain't tripping off that. But it's when you know you can't afford something and you never will be able to and you still get it. That's the part that truly confuses me. Like, if I ever put something on layaway or like to buy it, it's usually because I only have half or majority of it, and I don't have all of it, and I kind of want to do this now. That's usually when I only put something on like Affirm or whatever the other options are. I can't think. Sizzle. Like, let's say I want to buy something for $600, and I only have $4. Well, then I'll spend the $4 to get it, and then I'll have 12 months to pay the $200, and then sometimes I'm like, all right, here, fuck it, here's $50. Here's the minimum payment. Here's $100. Here's $2. Like, when I pay this shit, it's all over the place because I'm already ahead and I don't need to pay the monthly payment because I'm ahead by like 10 months at this point. And I'm just fucking around throwing little by little at it or just swiped it off the next paycheck because I got it now. Is that the best idea? No, but I also don't think, $600 purchase, my account is negative 40. Fuck it, pull the trigger, and then for the next 2 years pay, I don't know, $25, $10, $12, whatever the monthly payment would be. I just think that's financially irresponsible. That's just dumb as fuck. I don't do that. But if you live in an economy and you can't currently afford to do something, right? Well, if you live in an economy, we do live currently in this economy, which sucks, right? Getting something that you truly can't afford with debt isn't the smartest idea. If it's something you need, like let's say, I guess you need diapers or some shit, and you truly need to take care of your kid, I guess, get the debt. Like if you got the car and you might not be able to do that fully, I guess. I mean, that's a real case-by-case scenario. But for food, and like, I know Walmart has that option, like grocery shopping. Let's say you a little short than you thought, and you don't really want to put all that shit back, so you do a layaway option. That's fine. I respect that. But to go in debt for pre-made food or not, like, delivery service food is insane to me. That's wild. Like, I understand there's a 0% APR, so, like, I don't really know how they really make money if there's no APR. But, no. If you can't afford your $15, $20, $50 DoorDash, don't get that shit. That is wild. That is irresponsible as fuck. Like, the only way you should be getting debt for anything is if it's gonna help you. Is this gonna impact is it going to positively impact your credit score? Because there's this shit where it's like, what the hell is that shit called? Errands, Rent-A-Center, shit like that, right? Like, yeah, you can get this furniture for a ridiculous price. Rent it out, do what you gotta do, get it, you have it, you got your washer, you got your dryer, cool. But there's no positives to it. Like, it doesn't hit your credit score positively, but if you miss a payment, oh yeah, your shit coming down. Your store credit value goes down. What you can do goes down. Like, there's so many negatives that go wrong if you fuck up versus if you're just doing the right thing when it comes to them. At that point, you might as well just get your shit semi-decent and get you the Home Depot card or something. At least that'll positively affect you. But I truly don't see any benefit whatsoever getting DoorDash financed. If you can't afford the shit, don't eat it. But you can't tell adults nothing, so it doesn't make any sense. And the part that I'm truly lost on is, who's this for? Because a food delivery app or service is usually for people that have money, a working class, someone that can afford to pay it. if I know I don't got no money, but I can still get this shit delivered to me, who's to say they just don't rack it up and go into debt until the shit just won't fuck with them? How do you know these people won't just make another account and then just run it up with that? How do you stop? How do you check and balance this shit? Because I feel like if this is the case, who's footing the bill for when this happens? Because there are people that just run it the fuck up and don't care. Like, and the scammers. So there's also people out there that'll just hack somebody's account and just run it the fuck up. So who's footing the bill? Is DoorDash paying the bill? And if they are, how they getting their money back? I don't know. I don't foresee this as a good idea on all aspects. It's not a good idea for the company. It's not a good idea for the small and big businesses that use this to get their food out there. Like, there's a lot of restaurants I never heard of until DoorDash, right? So, mom and pop shops, corporations, chains, you know, they need this. I don't think financing money is a good idea on all ends. Now, I can understand if there was an APR. Like, if you want to finance, it's $15 food at 10%, fuck yeah, that makes sense. People making money. I'm lost on this one. I gotta see how this works and, put some time into it because y'all be trying to get over any and everybody. It don't make no motherfucking sense. I finished the Could Have Been Love with Drewski. And let me tell y'all, that's prime entertainment right there. That's good stuff. That's quality entertainment. I fuck with that right there. I watched a behind the scenes video of like a Mr. Beast video and how they do stuff. And, they talked about how when the contestants come on, they are the producing team. They pick the characters that they know are gonna stand out. Like they're like, all right, this is a character, this is a character, this is a villain. This is like, if you actually watch this shit, they actually have a board with people's faces, and they're like main character, hero, main character, villain, side character. Like they have a whole portfolio of people that they have deemed this person is going to make our show. And they figure out how to subtly manipulate them into pushing the story the way they want them to go. Yo, it's crazy. Watch the behind the scenes. Like, these are random fucking people that they just pick to come on this show, or because they truly know how to exploit human behavior and mindset and all that, it's easy for them to sway them the direction they need them to go, and that's how they control the show with like a controlled, uncontrolled experiment. Like, it could go left, but it also will still be, if it's anywhere in that direction, it's a win for them. That's insane. And I truly think that's what Drewski's team does. Like, I think they pick these characters that are going to make the story that they're looking for. Because at the end of the day, Drewski's a comedian. And you got to go where the comedy is. You got to go where the entertainment is, the shock value. Like, you got to go where the views are going to go. And if you pick these boring, bland people, eventually, we're not gonna keep coming back for that. Because it's like, should he have picked the gorgeous girls? That would have probably been the better option, attractive. But their views would have went down. The engagement would have went down. We came for these crazy, reckless psychopaths. You know what I mean? We came for the hood ratchet bitch. We came for T Grizzly. We came for, like, the wild shit. So you got to keep the wild shit going. And, like, if you ever notice on these shows, it's always the characters, the ones that are just so out of pocket that stay. And when I learned that, I was like, oh, maybe a lot of other people like implement this and that's what they do because it would make sense. That is how you build a show. That's how you keep the people going. Yeah, let's do random auditions. Let's let random people across the world come in. We'll bring in 120, 10. We'll sit down with all of them. And then we'll find the most characteristic people of them all. So we'll do like, let's say we do 20. We'll do 20 characters that stand the fuck out. Like, these people made an impression on us. We did not get them out of our head. And then we'll just pick 10 random people that are like, meh. They're there. They exist. Fuck it. Put them together. Do what you got to do. Say what you need to say. Get in their head a certain way. And then, we want the show to go all the way over here. But if it even goes like, just a little bit, we got you. That's smart. That's good TV right there. I can't even lie. It's very, very smart. It's insane how it's easy to just get people to go the direction you want them to go solely off of their personality and just knowing how to bend it. And, what's crazy is, it's all those people that are characters, even though they didn't make it far or they quit or they got eliminated, like, people that are just characters on a show, they're genuinely being them, they always capitalize off it, and the boring people don't, which always blows my mind. Like, you sit down with, some huge person, they give you a chance on their platform, why fumble the bag, yo? If you sit down with Juicy, Mr. Beast, I don't know, whoever your PewDiePie, whoever your favorite person is, right? They put you on their platform, they talk to you, you do you. Why would you not capitalize off that? Keep the fame going, keep running with it, do interviews, put out music, fucking do a spinoff to what they did, make people enjoy you more. And it's always the boring people who, like, when they get off, they go home and just go back to doing nothing. And it's like, this is why you weren't rememberable on the show. You're not rememberable now. There's a reason why Glock 30, ugliest rapper alive, shit like that. C-Nova kept fucking going and kept being as big as they are because they capitalized off the opportunity and ran with it. You gotta run with the opportunity, man. When the shit pops up and it's in your face, you get a chance to stand in the light. Don't let it go away. Run with that shit. I've been realizing that, and that's the type of shit I'm on right now. Run with it. Take the opportunity and fucking glow. But all right, y'all, we're going to call it a day. We're going to end it. We're going to get up out of here because the camera is telling me it's going to turn off soon. So, yeah. Tune in next week. It'll be different. There'll be new shit going on. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell a loved one, tell a friend, tell an arch enemy, tell a nemesis, tell the babysitter, tell everyone. This is the greatest podcast in the world. And then once you finish listening on Apple Music and Spotify, go to YouTube, where you should be consuming this anyways. So you can see all the hard work that I do for y'all. The videos are where my artwork is. You gotta love it. It's like fine wine. Tune in next week.